is up, everybody? It's your boys,
Hello,
Jay and
hello.
Jude, back at it again. And today we wanted to talk a little bit about Topps
big news
and Fanatics. Correct. Some big news. I don't see too many people talking about it, but it's something I definitely wanted to bring up and have a discussion on. And we'll hit to that point here in a little bit. We'll let everybody trickle in. How was your week, man? How's the week going?
It's good.
Just started early into the week.
Juice is apple juice.
Yes, I'm apple juice. Say what? What kind of juice are you? Well, I like cran grape. Cran grape is always good.
No. He's an apple.
No. That's fair. I do like apple juice. You know, apple juice is delicioso.
Yeah, he's still like 5. You know, give him animal crackers and some apple juice when he's cranky. It's all good.
Not animal crackers. What was the animal crackers with like the frosting? You remember the animal crackers?
Yeah. Sorry, I was poor and I only had animal crackers without the frosting.
Yeah, there it is.
Gotcha. I missed the original Dunkaroos.
Ooh, Dunkaroos.
Not the new ones. The new ones don't taste as good as the originals, but the original were better.
There is very
eat
true.
all of the cookies and then just use your finger to eat the icing. Yeah.
Oh man, you're funny. You're funny. Yo, Henry, what's up? What's up? Raw cards are us in the house. Let's go. Who do you think are good players to invest in right now? Oof, that's tough.
Lootbox TV.
Yeah, there we go. Get in juice rookie cards.
Yeah,
it's hard to find them, but they're there.
We'll get Sixers fan. He was the kid who gave you the Aiton.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate it, Sixer fan. I was the kid who gave you the 8 New Year, dude. Thank you.
Thanks for joining the stream.
Yeah, absolutely. We'll get into some players to invest in a little bit. We'll start the topic off here in a little bit about the Topps and what they did. I think it's news that no one's really talking about because I don't think the common collector and sports card, either investor or buyer or pack opener, they don't really know how the infrastructure works. And we talked a little bit about it on plenty of, I guess, these little podcast things we got going on here. And one of the biggest news at the end of the National, it was supposed to be, in our minds, the news of Fanatics purchasing some type of, agreement or something like that with Panini. And that really didn't come out, but the rumors are, there is something there.
Yeah.
But that's not the news we wanted to talk about today. We wanted to talk about that Topps and Fanatics have removed themselves or basically told GTS to get out of town.
They will no longer provide products to them after this year.
Yeah, which is huge. I don't think a lot of people realize how big that is. Real quick, Austin wants to know, Juice, how the hell do you pull so many Cowboys cards? Buddy, I think it's a curse. But
he trashes them too much, so
it's fair.
It's karma. Your cat did say it is karma. Might be karma.
Very true. But no, so GTS is no longer allowed to sell Topps products after this year. So what does that really mean? So that means GTS is, by the way, the largest distributor in the country when it comes to getting products to your card shop, your hobby shop. So with them being the largest, this is a huge, line in the sand for Fanatics. This tells the world what Fanatics is going to do, and that's going to be going away from these actual distributors, and probably what it sounds like now is going direct to consumer, like they speculated, but maybe direct to hobby. Obviously Fanatics is starting to sell sports cards on a lot of their websites. I did a short not too long about even the Phoenix Suns, whose website is or team shop is through Fanatics, is selling DeAndre Ayton PSA graded cards for way overpriced, but they're selling them. So that's something that you got to watch out for sure. But again, this news of the largest distributor that supplies, again, probably
a lot of the card shops across the U.S.
I'll throw a number out there. It's probably not accurate, but I feel like it's like 85%, if not more, of the card shops out there have some type of relationship with GTS, and now they're no longer going to be able to get Topps. So it's like, okay, what are the card shop has to now work with Fanatics and Topps to get the product from like maybe a Topps Direct, but who knows how that's going to work out. It sounds like we're about to see a lot more news across the way. So, chat, what are you guys' initial thoughts on hearing that news? When you guys go, here we go. Here's another one. When are you guys going to the Phoenix Card Show and what day? I'm probably going to go there Saturday and Sunday when I'm in town. I'm just getting caught up here. Getting caught up. The Topps news. Oh, here we go. The Topps news is going to be the new standard and probably even worse. Most top products are not as desirable as most Panini products. I think you are correct in a sense, but anybody who loves baseball, this is massive. Absolutely massive. They're cutting out the middleman, and there are a lot of them. I don't think there's a lot of distributions. There's only like a handful. Peach, GTS. I know
Southern
Hobby. I believe like Steel City gets a lot of stuff. I don't know if they're really distribution centers, but they're getting cut off too, I believe. So there's a lot. So it's pretty interesting.
This might open up a lot of shops being able to now get Topps Direct. Because I know it's always usually difficult to get Topps Direct, but now it might be a little bit easier.
Yeah, very true. Ricky says, as someone who's close friends with a Fanatics employee, I welcome a Fanatics Monopoly for 40% discount. Do we think they're doing a 40% discount? And the only reason why I say that is we see them putting up PSA cards on Fanatics branded websites of, like, for instance, my DeAndre Ayton example, a PSA 10 of his card should be like $35 of a base prism, and they were trying to sell it for $140. That's $100 more than the card is worth. That's absolutely insane. So is it really going to be a discount? See, this is the questions. These are the questions. So GTS is a distribution center. And this is why a lot of people don't know. A lot of issues in the hobby, I believe, are coming from the distributors holding product, making reorders more difficult on card shops to drive up that cost. Now, knuckleheads like us still buy product every now and then and so forth. And we're trying to make a difference by slowing down buying product, but we are a YouTube channel. We got to open up stuff. But at the same time, too, we understand where everybody else is coming at. And it's plain as day that the distributors are holding on product, making sure that reorders are probably what the boxes are selling for at the time being. So when card shops go to reorder more product, they don't go to Panini. That's what a lot of people don't understand. Your original Panini direct order is right away. And then after that, you have to reorder from these distribution centers. Right?
Yep. If you don't have a Panini Direct, Topps Direct, you're all at the whim of the distributor. And then the distributor will say, if you want the newest products or you want some allocation, you need to drop 50,000 every week on reorders in order for you to get one box of NT.
Yeah.
And if you want more, you got to spend, 100,000 a week. And so it puts a lot of shops in this awkward position where if you're not a Panini Direct account and you don't get that first wave of product to where you can, have it at a reasonable price, you're going to be competing with other stores around you who are getting it cheaper or who spend more with, it just becomes a favoritism game. Who is going to, spend the most money at GTS gets the better treatment. So if you're a small shop, you have one store and you can only order so much product, you're going to get shafted. You're never going to get any allocation on hot products. You're going to have to go to that secondary market, try to buy it off on eBay or try to get it from Steel City or other places and then mark it up again and try to sell it. So
yeah,
it'll be interesting to see what happens.
And I don't want to sit here and say that that's the sole issue in the hobby, and that's what I think, because I think you're going to get card shops who are jerks. You're going to get breakers who are jerks that mark up these prices and everything else as well, and people trying to buy into breaks. So I'm not saying that this is the only issue that's going on, but distributors play a big role. They have a massive impact, especially for those mom and pop shops, those card shops that are trying to, make a little bit of profit. And it's really difficult for them. And that's why you don't see I believe there should be more card shops being popped up, but this is part of the reason why is because the product is so expensive that you're not seeing the massive influx storefronts. That is, you're seeing more breakers, but you're not seeing storefronts.
And on that point, now shops have to break. It's there's no getting around it. If you want to increase your allocations because you sell more product, you have to constantly be breaking. And that's the advantage I think that breakers have, is because they're constantly breaking. A lot of the shops, a lot of the distributors are going to give them first priority because they know they'll get these reorders and then they'll be able to rake in all of that money. So, at the end of the day, it's all about the greed. And I think someone said that they work in the wine distribution industry, and it's similar to that too. So
no, I agree 100%. And I'm going to share an article with you guys. It's a good link. Nothing bad. It's called sportscollectorsdigest.com. It's a good article. Just put it in chat. It'll be delivered soon. But if you guys want to read up a little bit more on it, and definitely recommend you guys check it out, chat about it. I have no idea who they are. This is just a cool article that I found and just reading up on it a little bit. If you want to learn a little bit more about what we're talking about, what we're trying to bring to the forefront here, there it is. Let's go ahead and get back to chat. There's a couple of this guy just randomly put in the Smith trade today, the trade request that is. Dude, the Bears are terrible. I'm sorry. Be sure to hit that like button. It says no, dude. Oh, whatever box. I saw Topps get the MBL license. What is MBL? What? Am I national? What? I don't know. GTS distribution company. Yep. Bad, sweet.
National Basketball League.
Oh, what is that?
It's what's that? Oh, like
it's
over in Australia.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I see.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I mean they have to venture out. That's why they did that. What is that? The overtime or?
Yeah, overtime is another little league.
Yeah.
There's 200 each of them for all the states. They're really small though, but there's massive distribution centers, and there's only a handful of them. Ooh, one article I read said they also cut out a retailer. I don't know to say which one. I will tell you this.
Steel City.
Yeah, I would say this. This is legitimate news because it was, GTS found out at the National. Which is huge. That sucks. They didn't even know they were at the National, and they found out at the National. Talk about a real middle finger. Yeah. Fanatics Direct. Yeah, I'm assuming there's going to be a Fanatics Direct. Don't know yet.
They do want to work with card shops, so.
Yeah, they do. That's what I heard. I'm here. Outside the box. What's up? Oh, here we go. Lootbox, do you think this is going to tie into retail product, or will they continue those types of products? I don't think you're going to see. You're probably going to see a reshuffling of the catalog for Fanatics, because now that they own everything across the board and now they can sell into retail shops, you probably won't see you're going to see hobby and retail mix. And I don't know if that's going to be a good or bad thing. That's kind of what I feel like.
I still think that they will have some differentiation.
For sure. But I do think we might see a shuffle of a catalog.
Oh, yeah. I hope they get rid of all of the shitty assets.
Yeah, same.
And refocus on their core products.
Professional flippers that sleep outside Walmart, but much higher level. Wait a minute. I guess we missed something there. They're trying to maximize the profits before they even get started, cut the middleman out, make more money. But if they're able to make more money and lower the cost for us, I think that's fine, in my opinion.
And remember, this is like they got to take these steps over the years. They can't just suddenly, when they take over, it's just like boom, cut everybody out, and then just be like, the market has to have time to react and to settle and to kind of ease into things. So
JC Buckeye actually has a good point. This last sentence: most breakers get their products from the guy who gets it from the distributors. Sometimes it goes through 3-4 hands. 100% agreed. 100% agreed. Working the eye. Oh, I see the wine comment now. Yep.
But you're right. I mean, we talked to Louisville, and they're always having to buy like the garbage pail kids and all of these like sticker books and things like that. And what they do is they give those out to the kids for free, and then they just average that into their costs. So like, you know, you have to do something. Like we
Yeah.
see it at Wasteland, Garbage Pail Kids stuff. And you're forcing your distributors are forcing you to buy, like you said, you want 2 bottles of this wine that you want, you got to order a mountain of garbage product.
Yep. That happens. Josh Martinez says, does Topps have an app like Panini? I don't think so. I know about Panini's app. I don't think
Topps has I mean, the website, you usually buy things when they drop. I'm not sure if they have a specific app for it.
VS National Bowling League. I'm not old, but I don't even know. I don't even like all the card breaking. Pay someone to maybe hit a card and hope they don't ding it in the process to get it to me. I'd rather just rip it for fun myself. Yeah, but the problem is the ability to get the product to rip. And I think that's why breakers exist. But yeah, good, bad, or indifferent. There's a lot of breakers out there. You just got to be careful who you choose.
Oh, that reminds me of that comment Josh made way above.
Which one?
I guess eBay authentication screwed him over.
Oh yeah, I saw that way up there.
His card and they damaged it. Ugh, and they don't want to take responsibility. That's terrible.
That is terrible. I remember that one. Here we go. I'm so glad they stopped buying, selling, trading sports cards. Too much drama, too much red tape. Just so I can give them money. Oh, you're so glad you stopped. Sorry, I misread that. Fanatics paid a lot of money with a huge valuation to acquire these rights. This is true. They're going to figure it out on a way to sell hobby direct to consumer just to maximize their profits. Hey, I don't disagree. Hopefully they do it a little bit cheaper so we all can get a little bit more of the funness in our hands.
Hopefully they're not hopefully they see that this market is oversaturated with the distributors being too greedy. And then you got to think, like, in order for this hobby to continue, right, we need to bring in the younger generations, and these young kids aren't going to be spending like $600,000 for a hobby box just to open. No parent is going to, want to rip those kinds of products with their kids. So hopefully it, lowers the price down, and then, reinvigorates the hobby, because I mean, we need that for longevity.
Agreed. Hip Hop says it's already hard to find a retail in stores, and when they do, half of it's gone before you know it. Direct to customer might be better. Agreed.
Yeah, imagine if you could just buy it off the Fanatic website at retail price, $30. I got a DM from a guy who's looking for product.
Oh yeah,
so I'm gonna help him look for it. But I mean, he's like, I go to my Walmarts, can't find anything.
It's tough. It's really tough out there. Daniel says, have you seen the prices on Fanatic? They will tank the market with that mindset. I mean,
for some
you could get cards on Fanatics right now, and they're up there with everybody else. But I think they're just being part of the market price. Once Fanatics actually gets in and actually takes over and moves some things around, I think you're going to see, like you said, the market tank. But maybe they're trying to do that. I've been talking all day, folks. That's why I got the water here. I keep adjusting my throat. Screw it all. We need anarchy. Do luck with the $10. Thanks, buddy. Really appreciate it.
Instead of the dollars, you should be donating that in Bitcoin. So we'll give you our Bitcoin wallet address, and you can just send $10 in Bitcoin over there.
Fanatics has every license of sports now. I know Panini keeps UFC. Actually, so I don't think, UFC. I don't think they have soccer. I think soccer is still a multi. Like Topps has a little bit. Panini has it. WWE. I don't know if you consider that anything, but I think WWE is gonna jump back and forth a little bit. But at least no, Panini's making it for at least another year. It's going to be a short-term deal. But yeah, I mean, Fanatics will have a monopoly at some point.
Taking the government allow it. That's the question.
Yeah, I don't think so long-term, but we've seen the government step in multiple times with big deals like that, kind of stop some stuff. Taking out the middleman is cool, but will prices actually be lower? Quality of the product be really readily available? That's facts.
Well, if they buy, obviously they're not going to be manufacturing their own cards. So obviously they'll use existing manufacturing processes. So I think as long as they tighten up on the quality control, I think we'll be okay with quality.
Yeah. Here we go for Maverick. This is a different take on it.
Interesting.
Direct to consumer isn't great because of bots, just as bad as people sleeping outside of stores waiting for the distributors to stock retail shelves. That's true. We do have a bot problem across the industry, especially in the collectible market. When it comes to anything, bots are everywhere. Buying PlayStations, buying Xbox, buying Pokemon boards, buying retail on Target, Walmart. It is pretty rampant. Huge shout out to Maverick for bringing that point up.
They might be able to find ways around to do it. I think PlayStation used to do like a random waiting room, and then limit the number you can buy at one time, things like that. So we'll have to see if they have a strategy for that.
This is off topic, but this doesn't sound accurate. Did you hear about? Did you hear that inside the eBay rules concerning their eBay authenticity, it excludes all raw and graded star cards? What are your thoughts? Are you talking about like the
Jordan star cards?
Yeah, I don't know about that one. Feed the gods. Let us know, my man. Let's take a look at Matthew. I am willing to pay a friend of mine to look for product and go myself a few times a week and still can't find product in stores in my area. Either have to buy inflated or not at all. This is true. I mean, I see it here because I try to, I don't buy retail. We always buy hobby, but every once in a while when I go to Target and stuff like that, if I see retail, I try to pick it up just to make like TikToks or short videos. I mean, you guys seen them. But I mean, every time I go to the shelves, I either see people breaking into product, like just stolen cards and the boxes left behind with packs, or I see just nothing. It's bare.
But at least the Pokemon section is heavily, I think, still full, right?
Yeah, sometimes. I mean, I open up Pokemon with Cat and stuff like that, but even Dragon Ball is really gone. The only thing I see a ton of is Magic.
I'm surprised.
Oh, here we go. Lootbox, what's your best Eagles pool this year? Go Birds. Best pool this year for the Eagles. Actually, you know what?
He's gonna change to be a Cowboys fan because
Hold
of
on.
all the Cowboy cards he's pulled.
Hold on. I'm gonna be right back. Andrew.
Ooh, I get to entertain. Oh, nice. All right. This will be the gin show. No more juice. We kicked him out. Where are we? Anarchy rules. Yep.
All right, I'm back. I heard too much BS. So, and see, you say all that, and I'm literally about to give you some kudos. So my best pull as an Eagles fan is something I haven't actually had time to set up yet, is because Andrew got it for me. It is. So you guys can see my Brian Dawkins helmet in the back. Signed, Brian Dawkins. Weapon X, it says it on there. It's sick. Drew got me a Jalen Hurts autographed matte black helmet. Insane. So this is the best pull right here. This is going to go up there. I'm going to take some photos. It's going to be dope. I'm going to put it on IG pretty soon, but I got to make a spot for it. That is the best. Shout out to Gin.
Roberto, I do drink gin and tonics. I like gin and tonics.
Gin and tonics.
Yep.
I like AMS. AMS, baby. Dude, like a baller in the house. Let's see.
Man, I don't want to get text, dude. Luck, send me those Bitcoins, BTC. Or ADA, whichever.
Quote of the century.
I don't want to pay taxes. Our tax rates are about to get freaking expensive. Just you guys wait. Ooh, gin and Sprite. Interesting. All right. I have to keep that.
Nick Foles over here. I feel like there's a thin line between having cards accessible and overprinting. My Walmart has cards on the shelf, but no one wants Pro Set or Chronicle draft picks.
Yep.
Facts. Retro Hoops Collectibles has a 50 video up. As guest bring up that on his video. Oh, okay. Okay. Now it makes a little bit more sense. 50-minute video. Okay. Makes more sense. Oh, see, there's Cat. I caught the target restocked today, but passed on everything. Why didn't you let me know? See how it is.
See how she does.
She
She
beat
knows,
it.
but she knows what products to buy.
And she does.
Yeah.
She does. They need to open up the rights to print cards to all these companies, obviously make them pay, but like competition, lower the price as it should be. Facts. Short lived, says Null. That's it. Clean Cat needs her own YouTube channel. Cat has her own collectible IG, collecting
You
with
should,
Cat.
you should throw that up in the chat. Make sure everyone follows and gives a sub to her
Collecting
IG channel.
with Cat. Let me see if it. Yep, there it is.
We'll make sure it outpaces my page.
Hey, she got the kind of the naming convention from you. My 2 days going at it, you know.
Damn it.
Needs her own YouTube channel. What happened with Topps, buddy? We talked about that 20 minutes ago.
They dropped their major distributor, GTS.
I got banned from Instagram. Oh,
Ooh.
I have a bunch myself. I love the helmets, dude. The helmets are amazing. I did see you're out of 5. That was sick, man. All right, here we go. Do you think with the monopoly that Fanatics has, if quality dips, we see a market crash, especially if they start pumping out product? I don't know. I mean, everybody was talking about a market crash, and we kind of had a couple podcasts about it before, and there was a huge, massive market correction, and we saw the hobby very live during the National. Money was being spent if you were willing to make a deal. Now, are we going to see massive drops? I mean, if they royally F it up, but I don't think it'll get to that point. You have to have something massive to really lower or really tank a market.
Yeah. And I don't think Fanatics, after paying all of that money and stuff, is going to mess it up.
RJ, what's the news about Topps? Topps dropped the biggest distributor in the United States, GTS. They're no longer allowed to sell Topps products
after this year.
After this year, which is
they will fulfill all of their obligations until the end of the year. But
here we go. Matthew's on a roll today. In terms of investment players for this year, I'm going to be going with Mahomes, Herbert, Burrow, Lance, and Jamar. For long term, going with Trevor Lawrence, agreed, and Brady. Obviously, thoughts on short term. Short term, if you're flipping wide receivers, then I think Jamar is good. I wouldn't hold any wide receiver long term. So if you're going to grab them, I would grab them at a good price and flip them after a game or two. Just make sure you know that needs to move quickly. Mm-hmm. Short term, those are the plays I'm looking at. Long term is always going to be like, if we're just talking about football, long term is always going to be quarterbacks, because the quarterbacks are where the value's at. I would use, like, short term wise, focus on the running backs, focus on the wide receivers, or any big time player that's making a name for themselves, potentially grab them at a decent price and potentially move them. So, like, for instance, if you think Devontae Adams is going to be something, a lot of his stuff might be a little bit affordable, maybe $20, $30 a rookie card, whatever that may be. And if you're able to double it and the card sells for 80 and he has a great couple games and he's dominating the division, and a division that's going to be really focused on, that might be a play. But your quarterbacks are going to probably be a little bit more long-term, but you have to pick up, if you're looking for the short term, I would play the wide receiver running back game, in my opinion. I refuse to use Instagram. Well, we're happy you're not there, buddy. I'm just kidding. Getting rid of most paper products and all draft mix products should help. This is true, but who knows if they're actually going to do that. Also buy UD so we can get LeBron and MJ autos, new facts.
But I do kind of like that Upper Deck has kind of like this exclusive where they make kind of like, they had those like exclusive products. I wish they would get back into making products like Exquisite again for basketball. I really do want to get some of those.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I see a couple of comments here I'm going to highlight real quick. I feel like Lance is going to let a lot of people down this year. I don't know about that. I think Lance is in a better position than the next comment, and it's going to be right here. I am now convinced the Bears are tanking and giving up on Justin in order to grab Cheese next year, dude. All right, here's the thing. I will say this. Justin Fields and a lot of the videos that come out that recently just came out of their like practice or whatever they're having right now, OTAs, not impressive. Throwing the ball 10 feet over a guy who's jumping his best to try to grab it, like oversailing his team, like his wide receivers, his tight ends, any of his targets. It looks pitiful. And now when you have your best player on defense requesting a trade, like that team is going to implode. I don't think Fields is the answer. It's going to be tough. I think he's going to have a real rocky season, my opinion. No, I deleted my TikTok. What are your thoughts on Pickett, dude? That's going to be the wild card. He's on a team that he's played in that city. He's used to that area. He's not really doing anything change, same scenery. So he's playing well. I think scenery on a quarterback and starting off hot is a good thing. So he's in a groove and he's used to where he lives and everything like that. Meshing with the team, I don't know, man. It's going to be interesting. It's hard to tell. The quarterbacks for this year's draft class are just, whoo. Mm-hmm. What's up from Orlando, Florida? The best spot for the National. Ooh, I don't know about that. It's in Orlando. Not a fan of Florida. Mm-hmm. Not a fan. Scott Hall
from Australia.
Hi from Australia. Hello.
So it's actually good morning, I think.
Is it? Yeah, almost. Super early in the morning. Oh, here we go. Do you guys know Trey Lance pass attempts since high school are less than Tom Brady's attempt just last year? I didn't. But to be fair, I mean, Trey really didn't play much last year. What about college? Are you saying like overall? Because that might be kind of interesting. Where'd you see that stat?
MK Bot has an interesting comment right above it.
We'll see. Monitor is fun to spec on, but I said it before and I say it again. Goats for long term, Brady Gretzky, Hamilton for me. I love how you put Hamilton in there, and that's like a modern goat.
MK's got my back. He knows I'm a Hammy fan and a Brady fan.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. It's fun to spec because it's so easy to say to collect the goats too. But I give you kudos. It's
expensive to collect goats.
True. I'll give you kudos to throwing Hamilton in there. Gretzky and Brady for sure. It's just little known about Hamilton. Obviously, we know his great accomplishments, winning all the time, feels like. But I still feel F1 is very, very early. And it's already so expensive. But it's crazy. Because at the end of the day, the people who like F1 are diehard fans. And F1 in general is an expensive hobby, even to watch. Mm-hmm. So I don't think the actual cards have caught up to the actual true.
Some of them recently, the StockX has posted, card porns have posted all of the cards that have been selling for ridiculous amounts.
Yeah, but those are the one-on-ones. No one's really talking about like out of 50s, out of 10s, 20s. You know how it is.
Yeah, not yet. Ooh, RJ3000.
Ooh, because it isn't playing this year. Interesting. Where's RJ3000 at? Where are you?
Right after the Nick comment from MK Butt.
Yeah, I don't know, man. For some reason, I don't see it. Oh, there it is.
Yeah.
Since you're more informed and exquisite when it first came out.
Not at all.
How much did they charge today if they were able to bring it back, dude? Expensive. I would say it's probably.
Well, okay, so it would depend because a lot of those really expensive exquisites were like LeBron's rookie year, or MJ's. exquisite cards and things like that. So obviously they've proven themselves, and it's gotten a lot more expensive. I don't know, like if they used more modern players, I don't know how. I don't think it would be that expensive now, but if any of them turned out to be like a real legend in the future, I'm sure the prices will skyrocket up.
If LeBron James hype was modern and exquisite was it, you would see a exquisite box probably sell for about the price of Eminence, in my opinion, or maybe Flawless. It's going to be absolutely insane because he had Zion's hype. Look at all the prices when Zion's hype came out. It was insane. Or Luca.
His logo man was like a what, $100,000 bounty?
Yeah,
Something like
LeBron's
that.
would have been 3x based on how much hype was around him, in my opinion.
Ooh.
Mike, the Jets will win a championship in the next 145 years. All right, everybody, remember this video.
And then
145 years from now.
Yes, from now we'll see how if they win a championship within the
Mike,
time.
if that happens, I owe you $10 million.
Ooh.
Sounds good?
Yeah, we're gonna live forever now.
I'm kidding. Involved. I was
Clip it, everyone clip it.
I had
No. Clip it and cut it right before he had his fingers crossed.
I had
His fingers and toes crossed.
Watch they win next year. Mike comes collect that bounty. But the old fingers crossed, you know.
Ooh,
here we go.
Oh.
She's a 10, but her favorite football team sucks. What is she? A -6. She's just a Cowboys fan. Mist. Okay, come here. Oh, Mist. I love you too. Okay.
You gonna get some more poop on your arm?
No, that's Bubba.
Poop on your pants?
Yeah, totally. She's going nuts. She was licking me like crazy. You guys saw it. There we go. Anyway. How much does Ovechkin blow up when he passes Gretzky's all-time scoring record? I have no idea. That's a good question for Coach Co. We should bring him back.
We should.
Vegas or Cali for the National? I would love to see it in Vegas.
Cali might not be too bad. Outside the box. Get that Fortnite ready.
Fortnite. You guys think? What do you guys think about guys coming off injury like Travis Etienne? It's going to be based on line. It's going to be based on the team and the performance. It's really going to be.
Well, it depends on what type of injury, also, because if it's a major one, no player comes back like you always said. No one comes back 100% or better than they were before they were injured. So once you're injury prone, you just gotta be safe. Since when does Florida suck? You guys got kids or?
I just hate Florida.
Look at that. We just lost the state of Florida.
Ooh, foot injury. Dang, that sucks. A season injury, foot injury. Oof. I did not even know that. It's really bad. Just tuning in, what did happen with Topps and Fanatics do? So Topps and Fanatics basically cut GTS, the United States' biggest distributor of sports cards. They're no longer going to sell Topps. And that's a huge deal. Drawing a line in the sand. A lot of speculations now somewhat confirmed about going to direct consumer when you cut off the big giant like GTS. Oh, here we go. Nick's got the facts. High school. For perspective, his 711 pass attempts since he started his prep career are 8 fewer than Tom Brady's in 2021. Why do you know that random stat? Oh, Atlantic City was rough.
Yeah, it was. Do not walk around at night. That's for sure.
Ooh, the reason why I say Hamilton is the 7-time world champ. Agreed. Brady with the rings. Agreed. Can't argue with success. Agreed. But Hamlin has a name recognition. He's starting to I mean, he's always had it, but the problem is like no one like the fan base of trading cards is just getting there, which is crazy.
Yep. A lot of the old Formula One stuff is where the true F1 collectors are, and then everything else is just the more modern new ones.
Dang it, Mike.
Ooh. You better figure out how they're gonna win next year, or figure out how to make them win this year, Mike.
Buddy,
they want that 10 mil.
Oh, so if you guys didn't see, you missed Dude Luck's IG. Is it still alive? I don't know. Let me see.
Oh, Juice's dunk attempt.
Buddy,
you know what? We should release the video of on your birthday at your old apartment.
Oh God.
the drunken turtle.
Here it is. This is hilarious. All right, hold on.
This is what they do at the office. He says he works, but this is all they do. I went to their office once after work. They got like the Switch, they got cornhole, and they're just all like playing around. Like, I don't know if they really get any work done. I know Dude Luck is doing all of the work, but I see Juice goofing off all the time.
That's not true. All right, here you go, everybody. Look at this attempt. You ready? Oh man, I definitely don't have it like I used to. That's for sure. Look at this. Watch the stutter step. All right, that's all you guys get. That's all you guys get. Oh man, good time. Good time. Burbank card show at the end of August. You guys going? No, we're probably gonna go to the Phoenix card show because I'll be in town. At least I will be. I'm trying to convince Andrew to come out for just a couple days over Labor Day weekend. We'll see though. Just what's your record prediction for the Birds? Ooh. You know what? I'll make a TikTok about it and share it. We'll go through it. Let me really think about it. What do you guys think about Trout's back problems? Dude, that really sucks. It's crazy because the value of his cards, do they stay up high or do they lower? It's crazy.
It's kind of weird that the doctor, well, yeah. I mean, he did release a statement that he's saying that it's being managed. So we'll have to see what happens. Like, is it going to really affect his thing? But it's never good to have something like that.
You never want back injury for sure. All right. Hey, everybody. You guys got to see a little bit of hang time juice as out the box is. Full 3-inch vert, buddy. Back in the day, it was 5. I trust me, dude. I put on a lot of weight since back in the day. All right, I'm moving around a lot of things. Okay.
You should do a reenactment of that video at work. That was like that. That's not a recent video, right?
About a year ago.
Yeah, so do another one. Just
it's probably even worse now because I'm bigger. I'm bigger now. I got
what vertical you got.
Buddy, I got so much more to lose, but I got to get back on it. I mean, I get enough haters calling me fat in the comments during our videos, but it is what it is. Best hobby box under $300. Oof. I don't know. Legacy, maybe.
Is there any hobby boxes under 300?
Credit card vert. Dang. Someone said showing us a credit card vert. Take your keys out of your pocket, dude. That's going to give me a couple extra right there. Hey, all good fun, though.
You got to throw on your Jordans.
Oh, buddy. You can't bring those out. All right. So to wrap it up, someone asked, what happened? So Topps eliminated GTS as a distributor. They're no longer allowed to sell Topps products. They have the rest of the year to do it, and that's it. And as we go to end the chat, we got Cam Girls. We'll block user.
They know I'm here.
She's always got that fun energy, man. I just try to live life, have fun, man. Try not to take everything so serious. Okay, we'll answer a couple more questions. Best QB for next season.
Ooh.
That's a tough one. I think any of the modern quarterbacks have an absolute shot. You just got to pick a class and think about it. From the Mac Jones draft class, I think still Trevor Lawrence is there. I'm personally not big on Mac Jones, but you never know. He could have something. Zach Wilson has a shot. I think the worst of the worst is going to be Fields after some things I see. So this season, yeah.
Korea represent.
Thoughts on Mac? I'll let you take this one. You already know my thoughts.
I mean, if I can sell his cards for premium dollars, might as well, right? How he'll do in the season, I don't know. I think he's in the right system. Whether he plays well or not, that's up to him. So we'll have to see.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Mac Jones. I'm not a fan of that team, and it's not because I despise them or anything. I think they're overhyped. You would have a 48-inch vertical leap just to reach the rim, wouldn't you? Something like that, probably. I don't know. Believe it or not, back in the day, I used to be able to slap backboard. Believe it or not. Thanks for the content, guys. You rock. I appreciate it. What about Davis Mills? Interesting. He has no weapons. No weapons.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, God. Easy. Jalen Hurts.
Yeah.
In my opinion. Tua's got a cannon, but I mean, Jalen Hurts. This is going to be the year for Jalen Hurts. So if you don't have Jalen Hurts now, you could buy him and take a chance on him because this is the year. Ready or not?
Tua has the weapons, but I just don't think he's got the skill sets to
utilize
those weapons.
Hurts got a lot of weapons too. AJ
he
Brown
proved himself last year too. So yeah,
the running back, that running game is
higher on Hurts than Tua for sure.
Ooh, all right. Last question right here. Drew Lock or Mac Jones better season? Ooh, Drew Lock. Okay, actually, this is going to be the last one. Full transparency. How will this affect you two and other large breakers? So, two things. We are not like other breakers. And I say that because we do not sell to you guys. Even though that's an option, we do personal breaks.
Yeah, we open all of our own products.
Right. So every time you see like me open a box or Jen open the box, typically that's our product. Like we're opening it up. Sometimes Luck goes in there and he gets some stuff and we open up some of his items, but typically it's just Jen and I open up what we're going to open up off camera.
So at most we're buying 1, 2, 5 boxes at most, like through the span of time that we open.
Yeah. Sometimes do I go a little crazy? You're dang right. Dang right. I'm not going to see a lot of you where, I spent way too much money in a 30-day period on sports cards. But how it will affect larger breakers is the biggest thing. Fanatics has publicly said that they really want to do what's best for breakers. So I have a feeling they're going to go right to breakers, and that way a breaker can have a direct line with them. I think if you're breaking, you'll have an opportunity to have an account with them and so forth. So we may have to get into breaks ourselves. We don't know how it's going to affect us overall, but I promise you we're going to continue to buy product.
But remember, it's Panini. Panini has all of the other sports, and Topps has baseball and some of the more entertainment side of things. So at the moment, it's not really going to affect the breakers as much unless they're opening, obviously, unless you're baseball breakers primarily and you're opening a lot of the Topps baseball products. But like I said, it goes into the end of the year. But if they work out some kind of deal with Panini and things change, who knows what the breaker landscape is going to look like.
Yeah. All right, everybody. There you have it. Topps getting rid of the biggest distributor in the United States, where they can no longer sell Topps products at the end of this year. That is crazy. That's your line in the sand. That gives you all the indication right there what Fanatics is trying to do. They want to go direct to consumer, and it sounds like they're heading that way.
Yep.
A lot of unanswered questions, but once we find out more, we'll continue to get the news out there to y'all. But until next time, we'll talk to you soon.